Hopefully it goes.
Hi.
Hello, we're here. Can you hear us fine?
Hello.
Can you see us?
Yeah. Can you see us? 10 people here, Mike, without a intro. So there you go, Mike.
If you didn't know, we have Bill and Amanda with us.
Oh yeah, our friends Bill and Amanda have been on in a long time. Amanda just recently got off of a cruise.
Magic.
The Magic. So, if you have any questions about the Magic, ask away.
She's been on it twice.
Twice.
Pre-COVID and post-COVID.
Right.
Do you like Parental?
Josh, yours sounds.
Yeah, but mine's fine.
They perform magic.
Oh, stop it.
Oh, never mind.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Bill?
Okay.
They want to know about magic.
Oh.
What about
No.
The carnival.
Oh, that's
So
chips.
we are in.
Is that where you were?
We are in Findlay, Ohio tonight.
Finley.
What did I say?
Findlay.
Findlay, Ohio. And we're here, and we're going to be talking about just
Kids.
Well, we're going to talk about kids as advertised on the thumbnail.
Can people hear us?
Can you guys hear us? Okay.
Look at the comments.
We're at 20 people.
Well, let's look at the comments real quick.
Okay. Hope
We
you
don't
both
have our
are
code.
doing. Okay. Hello.
So we pull up the online.
Can you guys hear us fine? Let us know.
Hey, Mike. Hi, Brandy. Ooh.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks. Oh,
Thanks,
Catherine.
Catherine is here.
We're gonna be making
Y'all.
Catherine Ahmad here pretty soon.
Yeah,
But I'm
Catherine's
doing
made
today.
a mod.
Are you taking away my
Yeah, yours is taken
my
away.
wrench?
Yeah, yours is gone.
Damn it.
It's going to Catherine.
So,
Enjoy the
Catherine,
wrench.
we made a group expert in the group. So she's in the Facebook group, a group expert. So, okay, so how was your week, Michelle? This is how we normally start. Michelle, how was your week?
Good. Busy.
Yeah, Michelle had a busy week. Next week we have a busy week.
Yeah. I
So,
went to the doctor for the first time in
Yeah.
years. I don't even want to say how long.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
it was an experience.
yes.
32 years
Stop.
since the doctor.
So,
The
yeah,
doctor saw her coming out, and he didn't.
She's old.
I'm
She did.
35.
She did go back. 35 years. She
Yeah.
came out and never went back.
she had a good, it was good though to go.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so. And
Gotta
then
get this cruise body ready.
we have a wedding we have to go to on Monday.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, really fun.
And yeah, so like I said, Bill and Amanda are here. They like to cruise. And what is your next cruise coming up? So just tell people what your next cruise is.
October 29th on the Legend to
Yes.
Half Moon Key, Nassau, and Freeport.
Okay.
Out of Baltimore.
What
Okay.
she said.
On the Legend.
Yup.
My favorite.
You guys better go eat at G&M.
Yeah.
Oh, Baltimore?
Why don't you?
I would.
There's no excuse.
You probably
There's
said
no
it's too
excuse.
expensive.
Bill,
I
quit
would-
being a cheapskate.
I would rather go just get some crabs and
Yeah, but
And
this
eat
place
them
is
in the room.
amazing.
And sync up the room. That's
You've
what
never
she
had a
likes.
crab cake like this in your life.
I
I'll
know, I
guarantee
would
it.
like to
not.
try
You're
it.
true.
Maybe
That's
I should
true right
get
here.
some.
Amanda's like, give me a cooler full of crabs. I'll take it, throw it on the
We
bed.
did on our last cruise. We went to Norfolk and we got crabs in the room.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. That's your room was stinky as hell. I already know it. That's sick.
No, we take the crab down to the hall.
Oh, so you stink up the whole hotel.
Jeez, oh Pete, you guys are nuts.
Hey, somebody asked why we were meeting in Finley. They live in Michigan. We live in Ohio.
Right.
It's
Southern Ohio.
It's almost about halfway.
Yeah,
between
it's
us.
yep.
So that's the reason why.
And they have a jury in.
and we have a jury in, and you buy the room, you get free dinner,
Dinner.
you get free breakfast, and then we have a suite. So we're just hanging out.
And
So-
we get drinks.
And
Oh,
drinks
yeah,
too.
for
We had some
Which
drinks.
you
So-
guys didn't drink any.
No.
So listen, I want to make a caveat. We stay in here. It normally is the best place to stay for us. But this time, guys, there's about 120, 150 kids here today because of a baseball thing, and they're between the ages of 8 and
And
13.
Yeah.
Ain't annoying.
And they're very annoying.
Like the worst age.
Yeah, they're really annoying. They're very disrespectful. They don't pay attention to anything.
They were
They
throwing a
spill
potato
shit.
around
They're not
the
leaving
table.
any. Huh?
They were throwing a potato around the table.
They like just don't care, and their parents are just as ignorant
Yeah.
and dumb. This lady, a grown woman, like in her mid-30s. What?
Lovey said, "Y'all sharing one room with 2 queen beds?" No, absolutely.
I'm
No.
sure Bill would have wanted
No.
that to save on cost, but
No.
no.
Bill's like, "Let's get this bill
No,
out now."
no, it's one room with a king bed.
Oh,
Seriously. Whoa. No,
No, we're on a totally different floor.
they're on a totally different floor.
Yes.
Thank you, love you.
I'm thankful I'm
But
not
listen,
sleeping in this room.
listen. This is what it is. This lady, a grown woman. I'm on a rant now. This grown woman, 35 years old.
How do you know she's
Talk. I
35?
gotta think about it.
This grown woman,
Wait while he
30-ish
gets his rant together.
years old.
Listen, she goes to the food line, Amanda. She goes to the food line, grabs a plate, has it in her hand, touches her grubby frickin' fingers all over it. Amanda, hold it together, please. Or you'll be in that other room with the door shut. No. They say, the food's not ready yet. She's like, okay, puts the plate back on top of the other food plates.
That's true.
A grown woman that's a mother. That's sick. Okay, go.
Oh, me go?
That,
The kids did.
Oh,
Bill got his
so we're sitting in a booth, enjoying our conversation, and
third table.
there was a 4-sided table which 8 kids sat around, and they were all throwing a potato around. One kid sat in one kid's chair, and the other kid sat in it, and then they knocked the chair next to us, and I'm like, hey, we're trying to eat.
Fridge.
And,
Water. Oh, the king.
and it really only took me saying that once, and they calmed down.
No, this is what Bill said. He said, "Hey, you kids better stop. You almost hit my wife."
He was like, we're trying to eat dinner here. It's like, what?
I'm like, what are you trying to do? This is dinner time. This is not play around. There's a pool. There's a pool here. They can go to the pool. They can go to
Well, they're on all the
wild
balls
ride.
Bill, what'd you say then under your breath? If I had been drinking, this would have been different.
no,
I
for
said,
sure. Yeah. Well,
Oh my
I had a margarita earlier, but if I wouldn't
No,
have had
that
a
was
margarita,
after.
that was
you had to
after
have that to calm down.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't went off. That's BS. Parents, take care of your kids.
Yeah.
And then they were all over the
Supervise.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're up and down, like all the hallways.
Supervise, guys. I mean, don't let your kids just run loose at a freaking hotel. That's bullshit.
No doubt.
Josh is choking himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm doing good now. But yeah, so that, Amanda?
You're
Well, listen.
Hey, if you guys could reenact the Mountaineer of instead of Michelle choking, but Josh chokes and
No.
Michelle
I don't really- I
saves
didn't
his
have
life.
anything.
Water.
I didn't have anything.
Because Josh saved Michelle's life by
He did.
hitting her on the back because she was choking on a sandwich. So if Josh could reenact that, he choking, she saves his life, they can even.
Here.
So listen, thank you, Amanda. So listen, Amanda, you had it. So you were on the Magic
Yes.
recently, and you had issues with children on the
There was
cruise.
tons of kids. I think out of 4,000 or 1,300 kids. Or
And what
people
issues
under
did that cause on the cruise for you?
so we didn't have too many. I don't think we had any kids knocking on the door or anything, but other people did report that in the Facebook group. But one night I wanted to get pizza, so I got in an elevator by myself, like maybe 10:30, 11. So it wasn't super late or anything. But these girls, like teenage girls, were like facing the wall, the back of the elevator when I got on. So I'm like, okay, there's being kids. So I pressed 10. They pressed 9. I didn't think anything of it, and some other people got on. Then I got off at 10. Oh no, they got off at 9. And then I got off at 10. They're sitting there in front of me
When you
when
got
I
off the
got off
elevator?
the elevator at 10, just
Yeah.
sitting there, like laughing,
They
like
were
on the floor.
In front of
They
you.
were just trying
Yeah.
to pull a trick.
I know, and I just like ignored them and didn't do anything, but they were like laughing, thought it was so funny. I just like walked away, but I mean it was harmless and everything, but they were just bored teenagers.
Well,
But that's the worst of the interaction. But there was tons of kids We did see a lot more security because deck 4 was the non-smoking casino, and then around the corner is like the Circle C and the teen club, whatever, and the arcade. So there's tons of kids on deck 4, and there was lots of security.
So, what did you hear any other issues with kids around the ship that people complain on
I
Facebook
think
page?
knocking on the doors and just
They were smoking weed.
no. Didn't hear that.
And
Well,
they wouldn't share.
the one night though.
Did they go pet the dog on the way out?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering.
The one, I think they were adults, so they were seeing it right out because we were like mid, like right the elevator. My room was right there, and there's like people sitting in the hallway, but they weren't kids though. They were like older, and then like this is when I went out to the pizza. I walked like right into them. They were standing around my room, and I said, "Oh, my sister and my nephew's sleeping like right next door." Like I was worried they would wake them up, which my mom did hear them, but they weren't kids, I guess. So I don't know. There was, I think, the usual, but there was just tons of kids all over the place.
Bill, have you ever had experience with kids on a cruise ship that was bad?
I've had a kid right before we were getting ready to watch Love and Marriage, a 2 or 3 year old kid.
No, he's like 18 months old.
Oh, I don't know. Some
He's
kid
a baby.
popped up in the middle of the row, and they're like, "Get all the kids out here!" I'm like, "Get that kid out of here!"
Yeah.
He was
But-
sleeping.
No, I'll tell you what. I think that cops have handcuffs, and you can't put handcuffs on kids. But I think adults should be able to use zip ties on kids, so you can like put them away, or slide them detain them.
This show has now been demonetized by you.
Wait, I have another story.
Where do you
Okay.
think that monetized much anyways?
So we were in a hot tub, which is, it wasn't Serenity or anything, because my nephew was with us. And there was these like 2 or 3 girls, and it was me, my sister, and my nephew, and they were like doing handstands in the hot tub. Like I almost said, like, yeah, they were like slashing us, like almost hit us in the face. Like even my nephew, who's 9, was like, why are they, like, he knows better, you don't do that stuff in the hot tub.
Oh.
So like I should have probably said something like that. So that was probably, I forgot about that. And that was in the after the magic pool or hot tub area or whatever. But I was like, where, like, their parents would say, like, you don't do that in a hot tub.
Right. Don't be
Yeah.
doing handstands. Well, we saw a grown man doing cannonballs in a freaking
I'm sorry. I couldn't help it.
in a pool on the ship.
It wasn't me.
But listen, so Michelle, have you had any incidents with kids misbehaving on a cruise ship?
I don't
You
think
seen
so.
anything?
Well,
You seen-
sure.
What did you see?
I don't really remember right now, but
Well, this is what we've been talking about.
well, I can't think of a specific instance. I think it's more the parents that I've had trouble
Yeah.
Well,
with.
then say someone else.
Well, do you remember that one time the girl was asking for a pizza at the back of the fantasy,
Yeah.
and the dad came up and was like, "What's taking so long?"
Yeah. He
So it was
did.
really the
Oh,
parent.
I have another one.
Oh, Amanda has another one.
Well-
No, it didn't happen to me, but my sister was in either buffet or deli, and this little like 4 or 5-year-old was by himself,
Oh my
like
gosh.
getting the food and stuff. And she's like, "Where's like your parent?" Like, because
Right.
he was making a mess and like I don't know what. So I forgot about that. She witnessed that, like a little kid like by himself getting food and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
Running around the ship with a pickle in their mouth.
Probably
Yeah.
another thing is you see the kids in the casino on
Yeah.
the ship.
That's
the
bad.
parents
And the
though.
parents-
Well, like Oliver
travel
was
with them.
standing with us, and like
It's
we were
like-
waiting to leave. Like he wasn't in there for very long, and
Yeah.
someone said something like he can't be in here.
Right.
And we
Don't
were in
bring
there
your-
2 seconds.
Listen, don't bring your kid to the bar.
Yeah.
Don't bring your kid to the casino. Don't try to say, my son's, wait, how old do you have to be to go into Serenity?
21.
21.
I think.
My son's 18, he should be able to be in Serenity. No.
Is it 21 or 18? It might be 18.
People think that Carnival should make, like special,
Like, sir.
exceptions just for them. No, that's not how it works, people.
I have Amanda's phone here. Thanks, Amanda.
Well, I was gonna start reading these.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
So let's say some highs and a low. Yeah, Michelle Taylor here.
Oh, it's okay. That's fine.
They said 254 days till their cruise, Mariner of the Seas.
Yay.
Banola's here. Micah Brandy says hi. Kathy Williams says, hey Josh, Michelle, Amanda, and Bill. Hope y'all having fun. Yes, we are. Angela is here, says hello, Josh, Michelle. J.E. Steele is here. Just Cody says hi, Josh and Michelle and friends. Mike and Brady said hi, Bill and Amanda. Tony G is here. Kathy Warham says we can hear you. Everybody just telling us that they can hear us. So that's great. Melody C is here. Hi, Melody.
Hey.
Shelly Lou said out with the old, in with the new. R. Oliver.
What's that?
Gary is here.
Gary.
Hey, Gary. Lovey is here. Dina Shanita is here. Lovey said, y'all share. Oh, yeah, here we already read that.
Yeah.
Carla McClendon is here. Jay Brown said upside down pineapple. No, Jay Brown.
No.
Anthony Simone is here. Tony G 1975. I don't know if we said that. Shelly said break out the pineapple, and Simone said stay at home, kids. Keep your kids at home. Now, necessarily, I don't agree with that because Carnival is a family cruise line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make
But-
your kids behave.
Right.
Parents
So
behave.
the point that I want to make clear is I don't hate children, but keep your kids in line. Don't let them run around like freaking nuts and do whatever they want and get in trouble. And then try to make excuses for them why they acted that way like an asshole.
Or book cruises only when they're in school.
Kanye Rose Cruz says, I'm on a... Kanye Rose Cruz said he liked it when I said, I'm on a rant now. When I said,
Oh, you so
Lovey said, no, it's not Ship Show rant, it's Josh Halstead rant. Lovey, don't you remember when I went on a rant a long time ago and I blazed other people? Don't you remember that, Lovey? Lovey said, that's right, Shelly Pineapple. No, just Cody. Yeah, Antoine said that lady needs to go somewhere nasty. Yes, that is.
Yeah.
Kathy Rome said that's a mother. It was a mother.
Yeah.
She was.
She was just like in her own world, oblivious to
They were
anything.
slapping the table really hard here at this hotel. Did you guys hear that?
Shelly Lou said adjoining rooms. No, but Bill and Amanda do have a secret
We'll
door in
show
their
it.
bathroom.
Can we show that secret door later?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to open it, it wouldn't open.
Yeah,
And
we
then
have
I
a door
looked
that goes
outside
to
the
nowhere.
hallway.
Liz Kobieski's asked where we're at.
Finlay.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Lovey said I had a hair in my throat. Whatever, Lovey. Kim Taylor's here. Lovey says, damn, this is hilarious. All these conversations at one time. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why we gotta keep it under wraps.
Josh already tried to tell us.
We had ground rules.
Lovey said go to the wet bar. Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
J. Brown said kids like that deserve a smack in the back of the head.
Dang. By their parents.
By
not
their
us.
parents, not us. Yeah, we don't need laying our hands on anybody else's children to punish them.
No.
Tony G said 1975, or Tony G 1975 said, I swore at a group of kids on my celebrity cruise as they pressed all the elevator buttons. Yeah, that's a jerk.
Dang. What'd
That
you
is a
say?
jerk.
Hey kids, go F yourself.
Lovey said, same thing we had on the Magic out of Port Canaveral during spring break.
Dang.
And my nephew was with us, and I mean, we didn't let him out of our sight or anything, and we had a good time with him. So you can have a good time with kids and stuff.
Yeah, Anthony's
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
Like, I think that's mostly the parents not paying attention to their children.
That's right.
Yeah.
Just like here. Stephen Lisa said, hello from the legend. Just waiting for a double comedy show in the main theater. Hey, Steve Lisa, thank you for joining us from the legend. Steve and Lisa actually have been giving us info while on the legend, and Mike Lovelace didn't believe it, even though they're on the ship. But then he believed somebody that was sitting in their basement at home. He believed that
I
info.
saw the video they posted.
Yeah. That was
Dina
good.
Shanita said, she's the same. Good. Catherine Williams said, Catherine Williams is trying to recover from this long drive she had. If you didn't know, me and Michelle got to meet Catherine Williams and Taryn, and it was great. They're great. They're in the chat right here. They're awesome people. And
Josh wiped the floor with phase 10.
yeah, well, Taryn won.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, she won.
Oh, I didn't know.
But I beat Catherine, and that's all that mattered. So,
Yeah.
Just Cody said, I dislike Devil Kids so much. Janie Steele said, I hollered at some kids playing with the elevator buttons. Yeah, I don't know why. I never did that as a kid. So I don't know why these kids think that it's
When
okay.
I was a kid, there weren't elevators.
I was just going to say that.
Lovey said, Anthony doesn't act like that. or doesn't act that way, wouldn't put up with it. That's right, Mike. I agree. Anthony is a very well-behaved kid. We've been around him now 2 cruises.
Yeah.
So yeah, Anthony's a well-behaved kid. Let me tell you, I've seen some adults act pretty stupid too, no doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt. So for me, one night this guy was in the elevator with me, and he was like in the corner like this, and I was like,
A kid or a
no,
guy?
a man. I'm telling you about persons now.
I know, I'm just asking.
So he had like, and he was like, oh God. And I'm like, what? What happened? And he's like, I lost $10,000 in the casino. I was like, oh. And he goes like, I can't afford it. I was like, okay.
And Amanda's going to kill me.
Oh yeah, Bill's uttered that, right, Bill? No, I'm just joking.
No.
So, do you have any stories about like people on the cruise that drove you nuts?
Yeah, lots.
Tell them.
About adults? Well, there was this one guy, he talked to my parents for some reason. You remember this guy?
Oh.
My parents are just real nice people, so they were talking to him, but this guy was just really crude. My parents aren't very crude. And then he basically got all the way naked at Quest. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Oh, did they go to Quest?
No, my
I
parents.
was
No, but this guy
It
was
was
at
her dad.
Quest.
It was her dad who got naked at Quest. My gosh.
Amanda, what's your bad experience with an adult?
It was that one time. Remember that couple in the legend? We went to the steakhouse, and they were like,
They didn't bother me because they were.
well,
behind
no,
me.
they didn't really. But like, you know how like there's at least a dress code. Like
He was wearing a white beater.
he was wearing a white beater.
Yeah.
And like I don't know what she would wear, but I think they left because I don't think they had a free steakhouse.
And their name was Joe and Bridget.
No.
Oh.
No, but I was just shocked that they left him in. I don't know. But other than that, like, I don't think I've had
Yeah.
any major.
Bill, you had
And I don't usually get affected by, like, what other people wear, but, like, the steakhouse, you think it's going to be a little bit nicer than,
Sure.
like, that.
So, Bill, I remember you telling me that you had an incident at the craps table one time.
Oh yeah.
Tell about that.
Oh yeah, some guy. I came in to start to put money on a bet, and a guy was like, "Oh, you can't put money in the middle of my spin, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "I will jack you," but
He yelled at you.
He yelled at me, and I was like, "Yeah, we almost went down. It wasn't going to happen." But now I'll tell you what. The one thing that really bugged me was the one time that I was at the pool, and everybody was staring at me. But I mean, I was in a banana hammock, so I guess that was it. So I understood. But
Okay,
I thought
Okay.
of another one.
go ahead.
Remember when we were at Cucina and that older couple was sitting next to us?
He was really
And he
annoying.
was like, I don't want to be.
He was treating the server like a
Like
piece
dirt.
of shit. Yeah, and it was bad.
And I did not like it.
Listen, man, listen. He didn't want to even get waited on for like an hour after sitting there.
That's too
He's like, I'm just trying to enjoy a nice dinner.
Like what?
Okay, bitch, enjoy it.
Stupid. Kelly Williams said one bad experience with a kid. I was in line for ice cream, for the ice cream machine. When I got to the front with this kid cut in front of me, so I tapped his shoulder and said, "I'm literally in line." He apologized and got in line. Yeah, I can't stand cutters. That bugs me. It's like, and especially when not just kids, when I see an adult do it,
Yeah.
it's like they were never told they were never told no by their
Catherine, I
parents.
like that.
That's how I feel.
I would have said
Yeah.
thank you and took him out of his hand.
Dina Shana said, same with our kids, Lovey. They don't let their kids get.
Don't let your kids act a fool.
Steve Lisa said, the kids on this cruise have actually been pretty good. We are
Good.
usually in kid-free zones, like the Serenity and Casino, so not much interaction. Well, that's where me and Michelle fall
I've
into.
never heard of the casino.
That's where me and Michelle fall into, right, Michelle?
Yeah,
We try to go to places where they're not.
yeah. We're
Just-
Bill and Amanda or not, or kids?
Yeah.
Well, both. The Bill Amanda or the kids.
They stay away from the buffets.
Except they drive to eat out.
And then when we go to big dinners with them and they're sitting next to us, other people come in, we're like, Bill and Amanda, other table.
Yes, we have been. We have been excommunicated from tables because there are other more important people coming in for that. But
Oh.
hey, I've been on several cruises, and I've yet to see a putt-putt course.
Oh.
I've yet to see a buffet that I liked,
No,
and
what
I've
you've seen
yet to
of.
see a salad bar. So the
So-
rumors is they're out there, but I didn't.
So yeah, I mean, we've been on trips and not seen stuff.
Yeah.
Like on the Mardi Gras, we never seen Bolt.
We never saw the bowl.
We never seen Serenity.
Wait, there
we
was
didn't go to
a
Serenity on
Oh,
Mardi Gras.
that was nice, right?
Hey, I never saw the theater there because I didn't
Yeah.
fit in the seats.
I tried the
Thank you,
theater on the
Carnival.
Mardi Gras and I just too fast.
This time
Carnival.
I did do putt-putt and I did the ropes course. Those are two things
That's
I've
great.
never done before.
Kathy Lorum says I've had more problems with adults. That's true. I mean,
No doubt.
I've seen the adults treat. Listen, I've seen the adults on the cruise treat the workers like trash,
Yeah.
and I hate that. Those people are working hard and they're trying to make you have a great
Yeah.
vacation, and then you treat them like a piece of garbage. That ticks me off.
Yeah.
Have you guys had more problems with kids or adults?
Probably.
Probably notice adults because I think that everybody
Maybe
feels
interact
like
with them more.
they're entitled, and it's now granted. We're all there at this. As soon as you get on that
We're
ship,
all on the same ship.
we're not the captain. We're not anybody. We're all the same people. So you're not better than me, and I'm not better than that server. So you go with the flow. But some people act like they're better, and that's BS.
Well, Bill, when you are like diamond or platinum like we are, you are better actually.
That is true. I've
We
heard.
forgot about that.
Pretty
So,
soon.
Or a barbecue expert. I've heard there is one out
Liz Kobieski said 2 weeks until the Mardi Gras. You're gonna have a great time on the Mardi Gras. The Mardi Gras has a lot to offer,
there. Hated it.
and it has because you
Too much walking.
right.
Stupid.
I never made it to Serenity.
But Bill,
It
Bill,
does have good stuff.
it for people that can get around and stuff. It has a ton to
It
offer,
does have a
I love
ton
those bars.
and that's what's good about it to me.
No, it does.
I like that.
It was a good ship, just not built for me.
Just Cody said only 3 likes. Everyone should go and hit the like button. Dang, 3 likes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We
make
got
admin
3 likes.
duty.
That's
You're
two.
fine.
That's 2 more than I thought.
You're taking the night off from your admin status today.
Yeah. Okay. Where am I at here? Oh, Dave Pop. Hi, Dave Pop. Good evening, everyone. Tonight's live is making me want to book an adult-only cruise. Well, Virgin would be the one you'd want to go with, and you know what? People like that option.
Holland, America.
Holland America is not. It will have
They
children
have
on it,
less
but
kids.
very few. I
Or
would say.
go like winter or
I would say Holland America would have very few
Carnival's
children.
always gonna have kids, but
Carnival is a family cruise line. I mean,
Yeah.
so like I can't get on here and say, oh, I hate those kids on there because I know that going in that there's gonna be kids on the cruise ship. And now some cruises we went on, there's more than other times.
yeah.
Sure.
Summer.
We don't like cruising in the summer for the fact of 2 facts, in my opinion. Well, 3. Well, the one doesn't really go into effect, but it used to. Price is too high, too many damn kids, and too hot.
Yeah.
That's why we don't want to cruise in the summer.
Well,
The-
the
Personally.
main reason we picked it with my family was because my nephew's out of school, so we had to go with his schedule.
Yeah.
Sure, and I understand that.
Yeah.
The absolute worst cruise would be a Disney cruise
Yeah,
because you have kids and no casino.
yeah, that would be horrible.
Well, and it's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just
4 times the price of a Carnival.
Yeah.
Just Cody said, I'm so excited about Carnival bringing back the late night snacks. So excited.
Us too.
So listen, Just Cody, temper your expectations, bro. These late night snacks are not great.
What is something?
It is something.
Oh, listen, I'm not saying that it's bad that they're having them, but I wouldn't think, oh man, this is gonna be the best. It's not.
When they used to have it pre-COVID, do you remember when we were on that ship and
Yeah.
they called it prison food?
So we were in line one time, and yes, this is at the Lido buffet. When we used to have it pre-pandemic, it was in the Lido, and we've heard that it's in the Lido now. The ships that it's on right now, and different ships it might vary, but right now we're hearing it is in the Lido.
Our expert.
Our expert, Mike Love, doesn't have one. Also, listen, we were in line to get it, and some drunk guy ahead of us was like, they're trying to feed us freaking damn prison food. And we were just cracking up, dude, because it was so funny. Because it was just like ham and cheese sandwiches. It wasn't nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelly Lou said, my kids know what's up. They don't act like that because they are scared of me. Okay,
There you
fair
go.
enough.
That's
I
what
like it.
Lovey said, Shelly, it just takes that look. Shelly said, yes, Southern kids knows what's up. Okay.
Not all the time.
I would say it's how you raise them. I don't think it's Southern or
Northern or
West Coast or whatever.
I
But
think the more south you go, the more stern they are, so they learn better.
Sure.
I wouldn't say that.
Maybe.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay, maybe not.
I mean, they might have, and they might be. I mean, we can have a conversation another time.
Yeah, let's not talk.
Mike and Brady said, Michelle, some of the parents need the slap on the back of the head.
Yeah.
That's what Michelle thinks. Do you have a minute, Chad? Can you read for a minute?
Oh, sure.
I've never been hit by a switch, but I'm pretty sure if I got hit by a switch, I'd probably learn.
I mean, some kids don't learn that way.
No, for sure, I agree.
Right. Right here at Lovey. Deck 4 aft.
Where?
Jesus, water.
Yeah, she's keeping hydrated while
This is my cruise cup.
Oh, that's way
Oh.
too
Josh
many.
hates.
Like he.
You're the one.
We weren't keeping track.
Jesus. Right there, deck 4
Deck
aft.
4F
Okay.
was horrible on the Magic. Teen area. It felt like walking
Yeah.
through high school to get to the
Yeah.
elevators.
Yeah. That was
Wow.
bad area. That's where the security
Yeah.
was.
Wait, what do you mean it felt like high school? Like people were roasting you?
Yeah, they were like, man, look at that bald guy.
He got a 7 head.
Oh, Mike Bubbles was on this cruise?
Mike's like, stop! With his hand. He's like,
I
stop!
just feel really old.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm gonna be where you're at in 10 years. Yes, you keep reminding me. I know.
Hey, you know what?
I'm going bald.
Michelle's got really big fingers because he might have an 8 head with an average.
I
Yeah.
just feel there was like a young kid, which he said he was of age. He was in line with me at pizza one night, and I don't know if he called those kids, and I was like, "You're a kid to me," and he's like, "Well, I'm of age," and like, I felt really old.
So what's the curfew on the ship for
I
like?
think 1.
1
That's
o'clock.
too late.
That is too late.
That's too late. Cause I was in bed every night by like 12:30 at least.
Okay, go
You're
ahead.
like, no break from these kids.
No.
Melody said, our last cruise we saw a group of teen boys tear a crew phone off the wall and several
Jesus.
teens blocking the stairs because they were laying down and wouldn't move for adults. I step on them.
I was I'm like, hey,
I have a cane for a reason.
listen, this is what I would say.
Well,
I'd
you
walk
gotta
up,
go down the stairs anyway.
right. I'd walk up to him and be like, do you really want to die tonight? Because if I step on you, you dead.
You got some broken ribs,
Yeah,
bro.
you're dead if I step on you if you want to die tonight.
Yeah, they like to hang out in the stairwell.
I don't
and
understand
elevators.
that. Shane said, I hang out at the Red Frog Pub. Kids problem solved.
That's right, Shane. Okay, you
Cruise
go.
with Elena said kids aren't the best on a cruise. It's not good for 0 to 4-year-olds. For my 13-year-old, she loves cruising.
Okay. But listen, that is one thing I understand, like, what are you going to do with a baby? But I don't know why you would go on a cruise with, like, a baby that's 0 to, like 4.
Well, because that's your family and that's your vacation.
I know, but I just don't know
I have
if you
somebody
could you
that-
enjoy it?
Somebody in my HR department is going to go with 2 babies.
Okay. Hey, Simanjaro's here.
Yeah, she does not think the Big Mac is the best burger. She said that today.
Lovey
What?
said, yeah, Melody, that must be a thing. They were laying on the floor outside the elevator. Weird.
Yeah.
Texas Torpedoes here, hey Tex. Read on threads that Josh was choking. Came to enjoy that.
Well,
Wait a
it's
minute.
shocking. You spelled that wrong.
Wait a minute. On threads? Oh, you're on. I'm not on threads, bro. I was
Instagram,
joking.
Twitter.
I had something frog in my throat.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know anything about threads, so.
We're not on there,
Twitter
bro.
anyways.
Steve, I don't need 2 Instagrams.
This must be an anti.
I still have Twitter, so I stick with it.
Kids are outside, we can invite them.
Go ahead.
No, we're not inviting kids in here.
Steve and Lisa.
Amanda said we should see if there's any kids out here knocking on our door and invite them in.
How many drinks have you had? Okay.
Steve and Lisa said, off topic, but someone won $20,000 on a slot machine last night. It was Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh.
Holy
Dang.
crap.
We know exactly
Yep.
that one.
Which one? The side like by the hallway or the side inside the casino?
You know
Yeah.
why? You know why they won $20,000? Because the last time we were on
Lot of
there,
money.
we contributed a lot of that to it.
They had that in the Magic too. Mom would play that.
Shelly Lou said this. What about the time Amanda got drunk and was loud at the show and Josh got mad?
Oh no.
Adults.
That is true. No. I want to clear this up.
Oh no.
No, it wasn't all Amanda's fault.
She got pissed too.
But listen, that area, there's a bar.
I know. I do get loud when I.
Listen.
There's a bar.
Listen,
It's a bad area.
say it or not, were you the one that was pissed and not me?
I wasn't.
I
She
know.
was
I
really
wish
mad.
I didn't know that until later.
Because
That's
some
okay.
lady that was sitting in front of us was like, "Oh, this woman's
I was
rude," and
just
she was
there,
I
pissed.
so-
know, and then you
Oh,
felt
no.
bad.
And then you're like, "This," and then she's like, "You guys
And
know
I
her?" We
felt
said, "Never
bad.
seen her."
I don't know her.
Hey, which of the 7 nights was it? Because I remember 7 straight nights of it.
But listen, you know what? We were assholes too one night. Remember when we got drunk and we were talking through that one show in the same area the night before?
I know it's hard in that area. Yeah.
I think
What's
that
that guy? You guys were like, he had one hit.
Oh.
The ventriloquist.
Auto Man.
Auto Man.
What's his
Chuck-
name?
We were
Chuck Wagner.
Chuck
We were
Wagner.
just laughing
Yeah.
at Chuck Wagner getting drunk, and we were probably the assholes that part.
I said, "Mom, do you remember that show?" And she's like, "I think I do." And I was like, "Okay." Cruiser Elena said, "I still get scared with young kids on a cruise. I think they need higher glass or balconies so kids don't fall off. Scary." Well, listen,
I know.
to me,
I'm
if
like-
you fall off a cruise, you had to work hard at doing that. I don't understand how these people fall off a ship. They must have been doing something stupid to fall off,
Hold
in
up,
my opinion.
Hold up. Be 6'7" and have a glass that goes to about your waist.
How many people cruise at a
Wait,
6'7"?
if you're
That's
6?
him.
Oh,
No,
6'7".
6'7".
Listen,
Oh, I thought you meant you're 8.
Listen.
Well, you're not drunk.
I have noticed on some of the
They're
like
low. for you.
what is the atrium?
Yeah.
The atrium.
Like way up high.
Well, if the ship would wave back and forth, I
Yeah.
stay away from that because it's literally at my waist.
I would say
If
the
I got
I
thrown off my balance, oh yeah, I can see falling.
Well,
So
my
I-
nephew
listen,
stood up on
I
it
would
and I
say-
took it down.
I would say the people that cruise that are 6'5" to 6'10" is very small number.
oh no, I
Yeah.
agree with that. I agree with that. No,
So
I've
you don't
noticed.
matter
I've
if you
noticed
fall off.
outside.
That's right.
I've noticed outside
The hell
the
with you.
ship, going off the ship,
It's
higher.
higher.
It's higher. But
Yeah.
inside it's
Cruising
not.
with Elena said, "I never had a bad kid on a cruise. I've had many bad adult experiences. Too many trashy people, not the kids."
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I mean,
They cruise with us.
listen, the kids,
Oh.
Elena, the kids can be a real problem, to be honest. I mean, because they didn't, because their parents aren't parenting.
Well, I mean, yeah, root cause is adults, though.
Cruise Elena said, "I think Carnival makes it tough for kids under 4 to really enjoy a cruise because the limited space and non-kid activities." And I think that's actually a good thing. Because why are you bringing a kid that's under
What?
4?
Why
What
not?
kind of activities do you have for a 2-year-old? Well,
I mean, well, they have
put them in a
like,
pen and they run around.
well, they have the camp clubs for kids.
Yeah.
Well, don't
That's
they
what
have
we're
that
doing.
one thing,
They
you
don't
know,
have
that one
crates.
lady that's
Oh,
like,
no.
hello,
Hello.
say mama.
Say mama. And
No,
Mel,
not Dr. Seuss. What do you want?
Mel Weathers is here. Hey, Mel.
Yo,
Catherine Warham redacted a message.
yeah, she's, well,
Catherine.
Catherine, if you're gonna be a mod here, you know you can't do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kathleen Warham said one time a dude was boasting about being platinum. It was very hurtful. Dang, our Oliver, he was. Well, yeah, flexing over here. Mike, don't I flex all the
I'm 10
time?
days away.
Mel Weather says we avoid summers and holidays because of kids. I agree with that. We have cruised on Halloween, which is not bad, and we have cruised on Thanksgiving, which wasn't that bad either.
Yeah.
What's the other one we cruised on that we thought was gonna be busy? Oh, during
You
Christmas
know-
break, and it wasn't that bad.
No.
We
You
cruised
went
during
spring
Christmas
break?
break.
Oh, we went spring break and it was terrible.
We went spring break, but it wasn't kids; it was
It-
college
oh,
kids,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it was
Josh
horrible.
loved it.
Josh liked them.
Oh yeah, that was
You would
great.
too.
I no.
Josh was like, I've never seen so many
'Cause you
people
went-
without clothes, as many clothes as they needed on.
And
Shelly
he
Lou
was out once. That's what he said.
said, "Can I identify as platinum?" No. If you're not platinum, you can't be platinum. Mel Weather said, "Food tastes great when you're drinking, so drink."
Anything
Okay.
tastes great.
Vincent Zalalupa said, I just came off the Radiance and they had the late night dining there and a few things tasted pretty good. Hey y'all.
Okay.
Okay, Vincent.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's gonna be all bad, but I wouldn't put my high hopes into it. Liz Kobieski said, I identify as diamond, but am allied to all other peons. Okay, Liz.
What were you gonna say, Bill?
You know what? Them bringing back the Bendler's Buffet is good, just to have food, because there are people that drink all night or whatever, and you just need something to get the alcohol off your stomach, so you don't have a bad morning the next morning.
Yeah.
Right, and you don't have to wait a half hour for
You don't
it
have to wait for
in a room.
Oh, it's ridiculous for pizza to sit there with 30 people in
Yeah.
line because you just got out of a show, and to sit there and eat a piece of pizza that's very eatable. So, anything here. Nachos, even nachos. Put out some nachos and some cheese,
Yeah.
and I'd be fine. You know, so.
Mel Weather says, I'm from Louisiana with many bad kids, and their parents are the reason and don't see anything wrong with it. Yeah, they don't. They don't get it. Shelly said, Southern mamas will beat your butt with whatever laying around. It just depends on how they are raised, though. Yeah, for sure. But, Lovey said 6 years, Josh, not 10 for you.
Dang.
Oh, so Mike, I'm going to go from what am I at, a 5?
Well, I don't know. Measure this.
3.
Josh has only got 3. Well, really,
4.
if we did this, it's
4.
like 4.
Okay, I'm a 4-head. So I got a 4-head, Mike, a real 4-head. Mike's at a 7-head.
That's like this.
Listen, by the time that I'm at a 7-head, Mike's going to be completely bald. We
He's
just
gonna
gotta
need
face
feet.
He's going to need feet on top of that dome.
Yeah.
Captain Worm said, Amanda and Bill, are y'all going to cruise from Galveston with us in November 2024?
Probably no.
Yeah, I would say no.
It's too
yeah,
far.
It's probably not going to be that.
We're gonna probably stick to Baltimore, New York for a while.
Janie Steele said, curfew should be at 11 p.m.
Agreed.
I think that's right.
Mm-hmm.
R. Oliver said, Shelly Lou, you are right. Hairbrush, shoe, roller, or saran wrap, whatever is in reach.
I didn't even say that.
Travis Gilbert said, hey y'all, secret itineraries. That's right, Gilbert. Secrets. We love secrets, guys. So
What secret itineraries?
for the now.
What is it?
That's when you don't tell people where you're
Yeah, you
going.
don't tell
We
people
got
anything
a
we're doing.
secret one?
One
Not
extra.
telling people we're doing, are you, Michelle?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Say secrets.
Lovey said, they need an earlier curfew for kids on the cruise ship. Yeah, I agree with that, Lovey.
Oh, Cruising with Keith is here.
Cruising with Keith. Keith. Like off of Jim's stuff.
Oh.
Lovey said, oh snap, the band is breaking up. What band? What the hell are you talking about? Cruising with Keith said, kids shouldn't be allowed in hot tubs. When I was on the Venetia on June 15th, it was insane. There were like 15 kids in one hot tub. Yeah, they need to monitor that.
Yeah.
Also, though, I think when there's too many adults in a hot tub, that should be monitored as well.
Yeah.
I saw.
Sorry,
Sorry,
John.
not sorry. What'd you
I
say?
saw a YouTube video of like all the like other YouTube people
Yeah.
all in a cesspool
It's
of
disgusting.
nasty.
There's
That
a
is
lot
just-
of nasty in there.
Listen, they like it, but it's sick, in my opinion.
Can you imagine
They
how
like
much sweat is going on in that hot tub
Yeah.
and like other body fluids?
Yes.
Cruising with Keith said,
Hey, the good thing wasn't Nurse Nancy there? Was she giving out those shots?
Yes.
I don't know, Bill, we didn't watch
I
it.
hope tetanus
You want
shots.
to be like showering.
Yeah.
I'd be like scrubbing with antibacterial soap.
Yeah, we didn't
Like,
watch it, we
everywhere.
just saw a clip of it on
Yeah.
Facebook. Cruising with Keith said, I'm 6'4", the railings should be higher.
Yes.
So Keith agrees with you, Bill.
Well, and you said 6'5" to 6'10", and Keith is not in there.
Shelly Lou said, adults only deck? Yeah. Well, there is. I mean, Serenity, that's 21. That's 21 and higher. Levin said, I thought this was America, land of the free. Josh, 2024 campaign. Kids under 4 stay at home. That's right, Mike.
Which those the ones who aren't giving us trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't the ones giving us trouble, Mike.
You just said you don't know why they're on the
Lovey
show.
said nachos, cheese, and salsa bar needed all the time on Carnival.
Listen,
Yes.
we're bringing cheese whiz.
Mike. I don't think that's not sustainable to have a bar like that 24/7, bro.
Can you imagine those kids with their
Yeah, Mike, you want to go eat there with their fingers and shit and the cheese? Melville says hell no to spring.
Yeah. A pump of cheese.
Melville says hell no to spring break on Carnival. That's why I want to go on Virgin for our anniversary in March. Hoping it's better on there. Well, yeah, there's not gonna be any kids on the Virgin.
Yeah.
Lovey said Michelle has small fingers. Use Josh's fingers. Well, I have small fingers.
I don't have small fingers.
Yeah, Mike, I have a
Bill has big fingers.
I have figured.
Mike, I have a forehead, so get over it. Gilbert said, sounds like an adventure. Lovey, Trav and Gilbert's late night vlog. No, that's not happening.
I'm bringing cheese whiz now.
Mel says, hello, fellow 7-head. Wait, Mel, you're a 7-head?
She said that.
Holy crap, Mel. Cruiser with Elena said, yes, 10 p.m. is good curfew for kids under 10. Well, yeah, under 10. 10 o'clock is...
There was little kids up though, like midnight, getting pizza
Like
line.
4-year-olds?
Yeah.
Elena
My
says...
dad, yeah. My nephew was in bed by 9.
Elena says 1 a.m. is a good curfew for all the drunks. Well, I think no, because around in our state, a great state of northern, the great North Michigan, they have, the bars close at 2 there.
Yeah.
So, it would at least be think it was 2, but, can you really put a curfew on people? Though I heard if you try to sleep on Lido or on Serenity or something, they come wake you up and
We're
tell you
trying
can't.
it.
We could one night.
Yeah.
Let's do
We're
it.
bringing cheese whiz. We're sleeping on Lido.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
No!
Cheese whiz for the nacho.
Kathy Warham says those massive white bubbles that start to foam in the hot tub is actually dead skin.
Oh,
Ew, dude.
That's
That's sick.
that's
Chris
nasty.
Elena said, it's my birthday today, and I'm happy on Margarita. Hey, Chris Elena.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Cheers.
Happy birthday.
I'm the only one drinking.
Have you, listen, this is a question. Have you guys been in the hot tubs on the cruise ship? I have.
I have.
Michelle?
We've been in
Bill?
together.
I have not.
Okay. I didn't know if you got it one time or not.
Yes.
You've been in a pool on a ship.
But listen. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I've never been in a pool in a ship either.
Yeah, you were. No, you
No,
weren't.
he sat on the bench.
I've
He put his
had my
feet-
feet dangling.
Yeah,
into
he
a
never
pool,
got pool.
But I've never gotten
The
a pool.
Venezia has steps.
Yes, they do,
Yeah.
and I'm excited.
You might be getting
I
that.
am what is known as a obese person, or obese person. So, carnival pools are really difficult
Ladders.
for me to use the ladders to get out. So I've
You
not
could
gotten.
probably roll out of there.
I have rolled out of pools from one pool to a hot tub before
In this hotel.
in this hotel. So
But
that
you might-
can happen.
You might be able to do Venezia though.
But
They do have steps.
the Venezia does have steps on one of their pools, which is cool.
Huh.
Yes, very.
But yeah, I've never done that.
Late night pool.
I would like to.
Yeah.
So
Can I just say something
What?
real quick? Remember when the 3 of us went in that hot tub, but it was like a small hot tub?
Yeah.
There was already
And
2
the
people
legend.
in there?
Yeah, that was
nasty.
Yeah, that was sick.
I don't know how you did that.
Lovey said, I guess I'm strict. I say 9 p.m. for kids.
Oh,
God
wow.
dang.
Yeah, that is strict, Lovey.
Mike, for your son?
Bama said, I remember when my son took his first cruise at the age of 2. Only time he cried and got in trouble was when we told him the cruise was over.
Oh.
14 years ago. Okay, well, that's a good experience.
Yeah.
Lovey said, my mom used to tell me nothing good is going on for teenagers after 10 p.m. That's true. Grab my wallet. I don't know. I used to stay up late at home. But I was at
Yeah.
home.
well, I understand the parents not wanting them in their cabin at 10, 11 if they're sitting there just chilling towards the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's like they need to be somewhere.
These kids shouldn't be unsupervised running
They
around.
shouldn't be
the ship.
unsupervised.
If you're like
running around the ship.
under 14, right?
Yeah.
And if you're over 14, you're probably getting in big trouble.
Lovey says they won't change time because parents don't want their kids around them while they are partying. That's right, Mike. You're 100%
Yeah.
right there. Well, Elena said thank you. Mel says I have a 7 head and a big head. I blame my mom for choosing to make babies with my dad. It's definitely genetic. Oh well, sorry, Mel.
Oh man.
Mike and Brady said happy. Oh, Kevin Williams says, I wish Carnival had walk-in pools because even my mom can't get all the way in because of her age mobility.
Yeah.
And I will say, I can make it up the ladder, but the second step is a little harder for me, but I can still make it up.
Yeah.
I've done it. I did it on the Horizon. I've done it when that pool that we were on the Legend. So I can do it. But it is a little harder for me for sure. Just Cody says, I have never been in a pool or a hot tub on a cruise, and I'm newly platinum. Wow, Just Cody.
Whoa.
We've been in hey, listen, if you're on the Horizon ever, Just Cody, definitely if you can get the Havana area, it's amazing. We loved it.
Pool.
The hot tubs are the biggest hot tub I've ever been in my life. They're gigantic, and there's 2 of them.
Magic has big ones on the side of 5.
Right, yeah, that big. That's what size they are.
The best time to go in, I think, unless people early morning or late.
Yeah, you do early morning.
Yeah, I like
right?
early morning hot tub for my back.
We've been actually doing early morning casino.
Yeah.
We were in a casino at 6:45 in the morning.
That's
one day.
good for my back.
We were. It was fun because Bill, like, you had to
You know
pick your
what?
machine.
It doesn't work out so well for me because
Yeah.
my front is empty because of my pockets have nothing in them.
Well, the only problem is being a casino that early, you don't have any bar service or nothing. Because
Oh man,
well, yeah, they don't. When the bar opens, that's when you get
It's
bar
like 10
service.
o'clock.
It's like 10.
really? I never even.
So that means
comprehended
also
that.
if you're a smoker, no ashtray.
No ashtray. So Michelle's in there feeding for a cigarette, and there's no ashtray.
But I'm not gonna be smoking
She's
that
just
much.
putting them out on the floor.
No.
Jeff and Amy said, do you think Venecia is in February will have less kids because it's a 12-day
I
cruise?
hope so.
Yes, I agree with that. I think it will be less kids
I
because
don't know.
it's a 12-day
I don't
cruise.
think little homeschool kids in New
Oh,
York.
yeah.
Well, the parents would have to take off. The kids would have to take off at least eight
Well, if
school
they do
days.
homeschool,
If they
though,
homeschool,
can
but
do
how
it.
many? I mean,
There won't be that many.
New
York.
There might be still some.
There's a bunch of artsy kids in New York.
Jeff and Amy, I agree. I think there'll be less kids, but I don't know to what degree.
Let's hope.
Just Cody says, I feel,
I don't know. Are you guys on that ship?
yeah, I mean, they're asking about it.
Yeah.
Just Cody said, I feel like I'm too fat. No, you're not. I mean,
What?
honestly, I'm getting in the pool.
We're too fat to fly.
Yeah.
No, we're getting in the pool.
We
Do
ain't too
it.
fat to fly.
I know.
I'm too
But I
fat
said
to
that.
walk sometimes.
That was.
Listen, I got in the pool, Just Cody. I
You
got
should
up and
do
down the ladder.
Depends
Michelle.
on your upper strength, but if you can pull yourself.
You definitely need upper strength to get out of the pools.
I'll push you.
Lovey said,
She
my
doesn't have factory
comments,
strength.
my comments are they need to be with their parents or room, unsupervised. Okay.
I would say this: Carnival or most cabins, like Carnival cabins we've been in, are too small to have kids in
Yeah.
because kids want to be occupied, need to be occupied and stuff like that. Even if they're sitting there playing a video game or a thing, it's just going to be annoying because you're going to hear it unless they got earbuds and stuff like that. So yeah, it would be hard to have kids on a cruise. Don't take them.
So Brad Gallion said, are there adult-only cruises? Yes, Virgin Cruise Line is adult only. So
I'm sure there's other ones too.
yes, we don't
Like
know.
Viking, yeah.
Oh, like I mean, and I
That's
think
not
like
bad.
Holland America, it's not adults only, but I would say probably the kids there's not as many. I would say probably Princess would have less kids as well.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as like Holland
Well,
America.
it would have more 65 and over people.
Right. Kevin Worm said, "Too fat to get in the pool? Never. Pools are for everybody."
Yep, they sure
I
are.
agree.
I am excited that the Venezia has a walk-in pool.
Yes.
That's nice. They should do that more often.
Gilbert says, "Never get in that pool, Just Cody." Sheldon said, "I always said if my kids can't go, the I don't need to be there. When I decided to have kids, my life became about them. That's why my kids know how to act."
You get 'em, Shelly.
That's a good saying there, Shelly. Mel said, "Gotta go. Y'all have a good night." Hey, see you, Mel.
See ya.
Thanks for being here. We're gonna be done here in a minute anyway. Liz Kodiesi said, "Casino early morning, lunchtime, afternoon, evening, late night, all night." Haha. Yeah, that's true. I think one day we were in there literally from like 6:45 to like 11, and then we went somewhere, came back like at 1, and stayed till like 6 or 7.
Hey, I sat on one machine from 11:30 to 6.
That's so nuts.
Yeah, I went to take a nap, got lunch, and I was like, if I ever
Wish I'd had a catheter. I may have never left that machine. I was doing really
I
well.
think it came.
Jeff and Amy said, yes, we are. Can't wait to meet you.
Hey, yeah,
we'll look forward to
yeah.
seeing you there. If Amanda says, do you know who I am? Just say no.
Say
Right,
it.
Bill?
Yes. Don't stroke her ego.
You have a bigger ego than I.
JD Steele
I'm a
said
bigger
best.
person.
JD,
I'm a bigger ego.
JD Steele said best cruise for us was the Pride. January, February 2022, hardly any kids.
Oh, man.
Now I will say, when we did our back-to-back on the Freedom,
Well, that was during like COVID.
I know, but the first leg was like no kids, and it was a ton of old people.
Geriatric cruise for sure.
Yes, and there was hardly any kids. Now the next leg was a bunch of kids.
Yeah.
That's when Mike Lovelace was on.
Because it was 6 day, right?
No, it was longer.
That was,
Oh,
That was the 8 days.
The
We did a 6 day,
Oh, yeah.
and then we did an 8 day.
it was an elite cruise.
Aren't we all in the Pride October 2024?
Yeah.
Pride
Yes, and then
Us,
Mike Lovelace
you
is going to be
guys.
there.
Is he?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Mike
I
and
did.
Michelle and
Oh, I
Anthony.
guess
Yep.
I didn't tell him.
Oh.
Oh, do you know who else? Nicole
No.
Burton and Marcus.
Oh, yeah.
I did know that.
Oh,
I
okay.
did know that. We like them. They're really nice people.
Yeah.
Brad said cruising around Halloween, hoping for minimal kids. That might be tricky.
Yeah.
But depending, what ship did you go and where? Tell me that. Maybe. Kevin Wolf said, I also feel like younger
Longer.
longer cruises, 8+ days, tend to have less kids. Yes, I agree.
For sure.
I have a 14-day Journeys cruise in January, and I think I might be one of the youngest people on the ship. Yeah, I agree with that. The longer, like, I feel like the Venzia,
Well,
like,
if it's a Journeys cruise, you know, the only way to home's flying.
yeah. So
Right.
the Venzia, I feel like it will be less. I feel like the one to Alaska, the 11-day we're on, it will be less kids.
I'm gonna book kids for that one specifically for you guys. I'm gonna find them, recruit them.
Cruising with Keith said, I missed lunch and dinner because of the casino, but that was 10 years ago. I learned my lesson.
Dang.
There's no lesson to learn.
Yeah.
You got
I
to
would
keep
do
it going.
again. Did you win?
Dude,
Yeah.
there's been times.
Order pizza.
Yeah.
There's been
Hey,
times.
I've ordered pizza to my machine.
There's
before.
been times where me and Michelle were like, "Oh, we're supposed to go to dinner or we're supposed to go to see a show." We're like, "To hell with
Skip
it.
it.
To hell with
You
it.
guys
We
do
don't.
that
give-
too?
We don't give a shit."
Usually I'm down, so I'm like, I'm ready to go.
And then she drags me with her.
Kathleen said, based on how the Facebook group is looking. Okay, Catherine. Cruise Line said, we cruising 19 days on Sunshine, best ship for us. Okay, Elena, it is a good ship with some issues in my opinion, but overall I really like the ship.
Is that the one out of Charleston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That cruise ship is
Rockiest.
very rocky.
Yep.
For
See
God's
Mike?
I
See
have-
Mike?
I
Well,
have
we were during
I
the
walk with a
hurricane.
cane, and I have very bad balance in the first place. And I just felt like I was going to get knocked
Well,
over.
we were during a hurricane and got diverted to 2 islands.
Well, we did get diverted, but yeah, so that.
So Brad said Sunshine. He's on the Sunshine. I'm gonna say it's gonna have a bunch of kids on it.
Yeah.
Port stops are Nassau and Half Moon Cay. Figured kids would be in school, but I guess it could be fall break. It's a Monday through Saturday.
People pull their kids.
Yeah,
out.
dude, you're gonna have a bunch of kids on that ship. I'll guarantee it. So just be prepared. It doesn't, but listen. You can let it not affect your cruise.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
The
for
kids.
sure.
And I just thought I let it roll off my back with the kids in the elevator or whatever. I was like,
Right.
now it's funny, thinking back or whatever.
Right.
And I didn't let it ruin me
Or
anything.
yell.
No,
Yeah,
I just
either way.
ignored them and had I didn't give them any reaction.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what they wanted. They wanted a reaction.
Okay. So, I think we're gonna be done. But do you guys want to say anything else before we go? Okay.
No.
I don't
We had a good
so.
show tonight, I think.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had fun visiting
Hey,
them and looking
Thanks for
forward to the
tuning
meetings.
into
Yeah.
them. We've known them for a good while.
How long have you guys known us?
Since 2019.
If
Is
you
that when
say,
we first met?
We met in the Valor in September
We were talking about
2019.
Yeah, so it's been several years ago, so.
Yeah.
Before COVID,
And we're good friends. We like to meet up.
Yep.
We like to have fun.
King size bed?
No, they're
No, I'm kidding.
listen. They have 2 queen beds. We have a king bed in our own room.
Yes.
2 floors down.
Yes.
I like my own
So
bed.
yeah, guys. Okay, we'll kick out and
I
Shelby
like
will
my
turn
own
us
bed
off.
too. I like to have 2 queens, but I think that's more expensive.
No.
So
Okay, guys, we're kicking it.
Hey, if you guys have any
Bye.
questions, please message me on another.
Oh.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
See you later.
Good show.
See ya.